Hi folks, Chris Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com, thechrisvossshow.com. Come with your blog post we want to share with you on some of the coolest technology and hardware that's out there for tech. And this is the new Swingholder. It's a floor iPad stand for your iPad 1 and 2. You can find it at standforstuff.com, standforstuff.com. That will be below the video, so you can click the link to be able to check it out. Now, I've been falling in love with some of the iPad holders that have been being sent to me recently. It's cooler than cool to be able to lay in bed and watch a movie without having to hold the iPad. Or sometimes I'll sit in front of the TV with NFL Red Zone, and I'll be watching the NFL Red Zone channel on my iPad while I'm watching TV on the NFL, watching the multiple games. So it's been awesome to be able to sit on the couch and not have to sit there and hold the stupid iPad. You don't realize how much work goes into holding the iPad sometimes. Now, this is a great product that I can see being used for both, at home, but also for your business, like in a retail setting. This is an excellent product for retail setting, especially if you're using the iPads to display them. If you're maybe going to trade shows and using iPads to show off whatever product it is you're selling and using iPad as a selling device, this is a great tool for that. If you're using this as a point of sale and maybe trade things, this product, the Swingholder, is excellent for that. You can see it's got this very heavy base here at the bottom. It's very easy to put together. It took me about 15 minutes. It's not hard at all. Just about anybody could put one together pretty much. It comes with a plug that comes out the back, of course. You can see here that you can plug in your charger for the iPad. And, of course, the plug sneaks up the line here so that you can unhook this, plug it right into the charger for your iPad. Now, what's really cool is this thing can be swung around to a lot of different angles. It can be moved down. This, of course, has a swivel on it where the swivel can move a number of different ways, facing down, etc., etc. You can move this thing around quite a bit. One thing that was interesting was on their website, they actually showed somebody who was exercising on a bike and on a runner, and since there wasn't a holder for the iPad, this made it a great holder for their iPad while they were exercising. So if you want to maybe watch a movie, Netflix or something while you're exercising, you don't have a TV in your room, or you just want to monitor your social media thing when you're exercising, this is a great tool. So let me show you some really cool things. Now, they thought of a lot of stuff here. The one thing I left out is you could also use this if you're using camera or video for your iPad. Maybe you're recording something, maybe you could be doing film work for all I know. But let me show you what's really cool. Now, this is the square plug. And if the square plug, if you're familiar with it, it's used for doing point of sale processing on iPads and iPhones, iOS devices for Square, which is a Visa, MasterCard, credit card processing thing. Let's see if we can do this with one hand. And you can easily jam it in there. Now, if you're at a trade convention or a show or something like that, or maybe you're at a seminar, you can easily use this with your Square to be able to process Visa and MasterCard payments. Pretty cool, huh? They thought of a lot of stuff with this. Now, the one thing they thought of, too, is they made sure that the front camera is not impeded in any sort of way. And they also made sure that the back camera is not impeded in any sort of way. And so if you use this as a device where you maybe want to do film work and hold the iPad steady to film something, this is a perfect device for that mechanism. You can see it swivels both ways. It's got the rotation here, so it can go any way you want. You can adjust this up and down the way you want. Very easy to get in and out with this thing. You just essentially pop it, and it slides literally out the side. Just as simple as that. You're in and out. And, of course, like I said, in a retail setting, trade show, etc., camera work, whatever the case may be, you can always have this thing plugged into the wall, so you're not going to run out of juice. You've got access to your power buttons here on the side and your volume up and down, all that sort of good stuff. So it's a very beautiful product. It's very well made. It's got a good price on it for what they put into the handiwork. You're not going to worry about losing this thing. I mean, if I could see a retail situation where you might have a row of these, or even like a trade show thing where people could come up and look at your different products and all that sort of good stuff. You don't have to worry about them. The base is very heavy. It's going to stay together. So it's a very well thought out product, especially for a retail commercial base. If you want to use your iPad for video cameras, I would definitely take and get one of these. I'm pretty much in love with these. Like I say, I use it to watch video in bed, and the most wonderful thing is just lay on your back, watch a great video on Netflix, and you don't have to sit there and hold the iPad. And I always worry about it falling off the bed or rolling over on it, or one of my dogs stepping on it. So this is a great way to do that. And also, if you're working for point of sale, don't forget the square format. Now, one thing I did want to show you is the beautiful part of this stand holder with the swing holder is once you're done pulling your iPad out, maybe using it for exercising or whatever you're taking and doing, it's very simple to put this away. And in essence, you fold it down and there it is. It's out of your way, it's out of your hair, easy to move around, where you can just grab it, take it, move it to where you take and want to do. You can see that's a very heavy base, and works very well. So it makes it so it's a product that you can not have take up a lot of space in your home when you're not using it. If you're doing commercial or trade show stuff with it, it's much easier to travel. You can actually take out 2 of the screws in the base and be easy out of this. So be sure to check it out. Swingholder, the floor stand for iPad, at standforstuff.com. That's standforstuff.com. I would highly recommend you get one of these. It makes a great gift. If you've got someone who loves, doing social media in bed, watching videos and all that sort of good stuff, or sitting by the couch, where you don't have to hold this, you can use it more as as a standard thing that holds it for you. Be sure to come by the chrisvossshow.com often, check by on the latest stuff we review. Thank you very much.